So, good morning. It is the morning of my competition. I'm just about to have my coffee. When I've done that, I'm then gonna do a little bit of posing for Cuba. Then we're gonna chill out for a bit. We're gonna wait until it goes and gets light outside. Once it's light outside, we'll do pictures where we did them yesterday, just to keep again them consistent, just so that I can have a look at them. I'll obviously not look at myself inside, otherwise I'll probably cry, because it is so different lighting anywhere that you go. So yeah, outside lighting, that's why I've transferred over to it a few days or a week before I actually came, to get used to that before we then obviously can transfer and look at the pictures. I have my tripod in exactly the same setup as what I had at home, so it's the same height, so that I can actually have a look and have a bit more of a clearer vision of where my body is sitting. I feel good this morning. I've had quite a good sleep. I wouldn't say it was the best sleep, but it's a lot better than what I've ever had before a competition. Normally I don't sleep at all, so it's really nice to actually have slept a little bit before my competition. I'm gonna go and get my makeup done at around 8:30ish. Gonna have some meals. I'm not too sure what food's on the agenda today, because Cuba hasn't looked at me yet. So we've looked at my weight. My weight is down by 0.2 compared to yesterday.
That'll just be a little more water coming down though. I can already see in her face, like, the weight that has come down will just be, sorry for chiming in by the way, but the weight that has come down, I can already see in her face, like her face is coming quite a bit, so I predict the fullness is going to stay, but she's just going to be a lot drier, because like I said earlier in the week, all that we're going to see now until the show day, she's going to get fresher, based on the feedback that I've seen in previous weeks with how her body looks, for example 6 days after the leg day, which is what we've done now. That's pretty much the sweet spot for when her kind of recovery is better. So the last few sessions have been just deload sessions as well, and the way she's looking now is, you know, yesterday as well especially, is immense. So today I'm expecting a perfect package, which is exactly what we're planning for today.
So people usually get a little bit stressed when they can't compete in the morning, and obviously they have to try and maintain their physique from morning to evening. Honestly, I'm quite excited about the fact that this is the first time I've not competed in the morning, because I do feel like when I move around a little bit, which is what I will do backstage, I'll make sure that I pump up quite hard, especially my upper body, and keep my feet up, and I actually eat throughout the day. I'm actually quite excited, because I do think that when I have a little bit of food in me, a little bit of water in me, I do think that my look does look better for me. I don't really like the fasted flat look that lots of people like, because obviously sometimes it looks a little bit more crispy. Especially for the type of stage that I am going to be standing on. Like, I am not going to be the biggest one there by a long shot. I am probably going to be one of the smallest ones there. So I think to have that a little bit more fullness and pop, just through a little bit more water, a little bit of moving around, a little bit of posing, a little bit of food today, I think it'll be quite nice. So I'm excited to get on stage when I've got a little bit more in me, to be honest, because it's awful when you have to compete first thing in the morning or kind of midday, when you have to try and time it, and you literally end up going on with little to no food, not a lot of water. So I'm excited for it. So I'm just chilling out. I thought I'd bring myself into my own little space before I go and do my pictures outside in a couple of minutes. I'm just watching George Osborne. I don't know if you actually watch my YouTube, George, but maybe you do. Just watching George on the YouTube. It's an easy watch because he's a bit of a funny guy, so that's why I've got it on. So yeah, I think he's actually planning on moving to Autoflex, which is kind of cool, so we'll be seeing a lot more of him. So yeah, my 2 days out video has just gone on YouTube, so I'm just about to post it as well, so that will be good. Ed will get some videos of me outside when I go and pose for Cuba, so you'll be able to see the flatter look, before we obviously have a little bit of food just to fill it up a little bit. So yeah, be back soon.
So happy days. I'm very, very happy with today. Mamo, jej taką banana, taką, jakbyś mogła w takim like getting goosebumps. She does need a little bit more food today though, because she's getting fresh now.
She was very, very happy.
How and what is meal one, Meg?
Meal one is cream of rice. Unsure of quantity.
Right, I'll just say it because I'm in charge of her meals. And meal one is 120 grams of cream of rice. She's got 15 grams of white isolate in there. She's got 20 grams of dark chocolate and one full banana, which is around 120 grams. She's going to eat this. I'm going to look at her again in 2 hours after her makeup. So I'm probably going to look at her again at Jade's after she had her makeup done. And then I'll pretty much base the next meal off the back of that look. I've already got her 2 meals of 60 grams of rice, 50 grams of chicken and 75 grams of pineapple. But we may even need to add a Rice Krispie square to those meals, because what I've seen now as she's getting fresher, her body's literally just fucking running away. Like from here, I know for a fact even her reverse diet is going to have to be pretty heavy so she doesn't actually lose weight. As your body gets fresher, your body gets so much more responsive. So that's where she's at right now, and I can even tell with like her mannerisms this morning and how she is in general that she is a lot fresher. So I think the timing of it is literally perfect. Like the diet fatigue's still there. That doesn't go away until your body fat comes back up. I think that's the main thing that we need to cover here is for you to feel normal after a prep, your body fat needs to come back up. That's as simple as that. But in a way, you will mitigate a lot of diet fatigue through doing the peaking process the way I do it with Meg and the way I do it with all my other clients, apart from myself this year because, you know, I'm shit. But anyway, yeah, loving the process and yeah, let's get stuck into that. Right, I'm going to go out walking, she's going to eat, we're going to get shit done. Pardon?
How much of that am I having to?
So provision of 3 litres, 3.5 litres.
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, we don't cook water, we just limit it. That's it.
It was yesterday then, before I went on stage.
Yeah, yeah. Alright? Yeah, right, let's go. Well,
This is
Mama?
I haven't
Just
had
go get
banana.
that.
Wszystko.
For like
Dobrze?
5 minut na rząd.
8
Dobra,
weeks.
dziękuję.
I have had it in
No.
prep. And I've just been dreaming about banana and cream of rice and dark chocolate. I just want an egg, but I haven't had eggs all prep, so can't have eggs at the minute. Just don't want to add in things that I've not had. So yeah, I'm enjoying my cream of rice. It tastes good.
The outline's great, but lighting isn't good. But anyway. Yeah. Even tighter than earlier. Yeah. Sick. What time are we training, Adam? Time you got to there, 2 o'clock. I'll be after go soon. Well done. Do your front shot.
Well, not if it's not very good lighting.
Oh, it is.
Do you want me to talk so that you can stop filming?
Yeah, sure, Meg, talk away.
Okay, so in here I've got chicken and rice and I had some pineapple as well. Obviously just had my makeup done by Jade, gonna put some mascara on when I get home and then all of that is done. hair. Obviously I'll just straighten it myself when I get back, and then I just have to have my tan, and that's me done. So I'm excited.
If you want touch up for makeup, I'm bringing it on.
Oh, AJ's gonna maybe top up my makeup when we get there at the venue if it needs it, but it'll probably sit quite well anyway. 2 weeks, probably all sucking it all in.
What meal are we on now, Meg?
3 having 100 grams of cream of rice, had some berries, and then had a squares bar as well. So, it's normally Cuba stood in the kitchen naked, but today it's me. Hello, world. I am just going to make myself a little espresso before we go, to make sure that digestion stays good, so that tummy stays tight. You can take from that what you will. So yeah, Ed stood there laughing because he knows why. I'm then gonna go to the venue with Yolanda, Cuba's mum, and Ed, and Cuba and Mark have gone to the gym to train so that they can keep it at the same time as normal. I'll press that in a second because it'll make too much of a loud noise. Before they come back to the venue later to obviously watch me compete. I'm not going to be on stage until at least 6 o'clock, so we don't want to rush too much. So probably sit for about 20 minutes and set off at around past, and then be good to go. So yeah, exciting times, guys. Okay, so we've just got to the venue, roughly around 3 hours until I actually get on stage. I'm going to go and have my tan done, which will probably take around half an hour, if not a little bit longer, just because they've got to make sure that it's all perfect. And then I'm going to do some pictures, and that's it. Chill, relax, and then we'll be ready to go soon. But yeah, feeling quite good. Definitely do need to do a wee bit. But yeah, gonna go backstage, so I'll see you soon. I'm feeling good, yeah, just about to get ready to go on stage, bumping up, doing some posing, feel good, yeah, I really like my bikini, I like my makeup, I feel a lot better than I did last year, so I'm super excited. It'll be good.
She's very much on point, like, even since this morning, she's just gotten better and better, so I literally feel like this week's gone perfect. Like, this is by far the best package I brought. She's full, she's lean, like, when she hits the poses, it almost like it hits you in the face. It's fucking mad. I love it. So very happy with this, to be honest.
Very happy. So, I've just got off stage. Obviously, I have got a lot of size to put on. Obviously, over this off-season phase for the last 12 months, I obviously put on quite a bit of size. Obviously, it's still not good enough. Is it gutting to not be able to still make a first call out? Yeah, like you go in there to do well, regardless of how big or small you are for your class. And being a competitor for a long time, you go in there because you've given it your everything. But I've got a lot of size to put on, and we already knew that anyway. But it always reminds you just how much size you have got to put on when you stand next to them. Like, I am still like a bikini girl compared to these girls that are in this class. So I need to go away, put in some hard graft, have a good 12, if not more, months off completely, and then go back in again. And next time I step on stage, if I won't not make first call outs. It's not going to happen. So that's me telling everybody. So you can watch along for the ride now. So exciting times. Jade's going to go on now, so we're going to watch her. Come on, Jade, let's go.
Right, my people. So, a little bit of an overview. I still think she's done an amazing job. The girls that was in second call out, what she is forgetting, the girls that didn't even make the second call out today are the girls that have been placing top threes and winning shows. So let's just outline the one bit. The standard here is some of the highest standard we've seen so far this year. It's unbelievable. So let's just highlight that part. And the second part, like I said, this year we need to see exactly what we need to do. She has earned a spot now in a pro figure class, I believe, and she presented a true figure package. She looked unbelievable, and she was centre stage in the third call out against some of the girls that have already been placed in top six. So that's the biggest thing that she's kind of forgetting as well, that needs to be mentioned as to how high standard this show is. But we needed this to know exactly what we need to do moving forward, and what we need to do to take away from this, and the next steps that we need to take moving forward to be competitive and never ever be out of that first call out ever again.
Happy overall with that, Meg?
Yeah, I need to have that 3D muscle, and I don't have that yet, and that's fine. Give me another off season, I will. Yeah, I'm really happy. Like, it's not been that long since I was in bikini, so give me a little bit of time and it'll be there. But I need to have muscles like a man, like that bubble out, and I don't have that yet. It's still a little bit flat, so we just need to fly.
How good does that taste, Meg? Worth the wait.
Do you like Jaffa cakes, yeah?
Post-show treats, what we're saying, Meg?
Even for me. Watch.
Still post-show.
I'm not really that bothered, honestly. I'm tired. I'll go to sleep. I think I might have some cream of rice and put some, what's it called? Some of my milk on top.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is the wrap up of my entire trip. I'm really happy with how I looked yesterday. I think that the look on stage was the best that we could have brought, given how much muscle mass I had. I was definitely a lot bigger than I was last year. Yes, arguably, obviously I need more size, which will bring more condition in areas that lacked kind of things. So it's still the back of my legs, obviously my back and everything else is up. It's just more mature, dense muscle needs to be built now, because all the muscle that I have is very fresh, it's very new, and it's hard to get that kind of bubbly 3D look that a lot of the incredible athletes the incredible girls that I competed against had. So it's just going to take time to be able to build that, and especially because I don't want to rush the process of, sorry, Cuba then we say that, I don't want to rush the process of trying to gain tissue, because I want to stay as feminine as I possibly can, and maybe that might take me more time to be able to do that and achieve that, but still keep my femininity, still keep kind of health and everything at the forefront of my mind. I think it is going to take a long time to build that, but that's fine. I am in it for the long game. I actually really enjoy bodybuilding, even if I chose never to compete again. I'd still continue doing what I'm doing and being a bodybuilder all the time, just because I enjoy the process of what the lifestyle brings, and that's kind of regimen, structure, commitment, all wrapped into one. And that might seem like something silly or whatnot for other people, but I enjoy it. I really enjoy my coaching, which is another side of it that obviously allows me to be able to give back and support people who want to obviously get coached by myself and probably have the same views, etc. in life as well as bodybuilding as me. So yeah, I feel like things have gone really well. Things have built up well, kind of on a personal level, business level, bodybuilding level, especially over the last 12 months. So another 12 months of that, and who knows where we will be, but we shall see. But yeah, we'll be back with some more videos. I'm hoping that you have enjoyed me bringing you along for what it entails, show day competition. I feel like there's not a lot of females that put content out there that really shows how it is behind the scenes. I always try to be super honest and open on camera, and if I'm annoyed or if I'm pissed off or if I'm happy, I'll probably try to show every part of it, because I think it's important to show each part of the journey, to know that obviously people do go through the feelings that you do get regardless of what level they're at. So that is what is up. I'm now going to enjoy some downtime in Budapest with Cuba and some friends, enjoy the Hungarian baths. Going to probably have a little bit more of a nap this afternoon, because after these last few days of not being able to sleep properly because you're excited and you're a bit nervous and your heart rate's pumping, my eyes feel like they want to fall asleep every second at the moment. So I'm probably going to have a little bit of a nap again, and then I'm going to get up and I need to go and do something that's got a little bit of fresh air on my skin, just so that I don't sleep all day, because it's important. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.